Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? If you can, give me a thumbs up. Like I've got my thumbs up here. Oh, wave, yeah, thank you. That's great. So let me share my screen with you and bear with me while we get used to this technology. So hopefully you can see my screen. Okay, excellent. Just going to make sure that I've got all the sharing rights done properly. Let me just actually stop sharing for one sec and start it again. Let me start it again because I need to optimize it. Yeah, okay, good. So I do have optimized.
Can you hear me okay, Sherry?
Yes, Dave, I can hear you.
All working today, excellent.
Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen again. And welcome everyone to the College of Science and Engineering, Engineering and Design Orientation session. My name is Sherry Randawa, and I'm the Teaching Program Director for Engineering Design. And I'm here just to be the MC for today. So before we continue, just like to acknowledge that we are meeting on the lands of the Kaurna people, and we pay respect to the elders, both past, present, and emerging. Just some items of what we're going to go through today. So, obviously this is the welcome to engineering and design. I'm going to tell you a little bit about who we are here. We are pretty cool people, I can tell you that much. Who to ask for help and guidance, who to reach out to if you need some help. And then we have Lucy O'Reilly from Engineers Australia to give you a presentation, so that's really exciting. We also have our really great student club FUSE, which stands for Flinders University Society of Engineers, and they're going to be running this quiz for you. So all of you, do really well. Just a little bit of insight. Last year when they ran the quiz, I think the academics came last. We couldn't even answer our own questions, which is terrible. And then last bit, we're going to have a breakout rooms where you get to meet your course coordinators and you can ask them questions about, your course, any specific things you want to know. And just feel at ease, if any particular questions, put it into the chat area and I'll try to address it as much as I can. Okay? So I like to start with this slide here. What is an engineer? So according to Engineers Australia, engineers are scientists, inventors, designers, builders, thinkers, and engineers design and build, I think, the future of the world. We solve real world problems. That's what I like to think it is. And it's so fantastic. And that's why I love being an engineer. Lots of specializations in engineering. You can go in different areas. You can go to biomedical, civil, electrical, electronic, mechanical, you name it. It's so wide. You can go anywhere with your degree. Your degree at Flinders University is recognized around the world. So you can take your degree and go everywhere around the world. You've got a good salary, okay? I have two brothers who work as engineers in the real world. I call academia not so real, but they work in the real world outside and they earn a lot of money. So just bear that in mind. Engineers are always in demand. There's a huge shortage of engineers in Australia. So lots of jobs. You solve real world problems. You're solving problems so that you can benefit society and humankind, I think. And I think that's what's really great. And you work in a professional environment. So that's what I love being about engineer. I put the slide up here just so that you are aware of some of the greatest engineering achievements of the 20th century. This is according to the National Academy of Engineering. You can see electronics is there. You can see airplanes are there, definitely. I mean, who doesn't want to travel? I can't wait to travel. I'm busting to travel around the world, so that's great. The internet, obviously, all of you are connecting with us via the internet now, which is great. Health technologies, spacecraft, I mean, you name it, it's all there, right? So this is what engineers can do to the world, bring to the world, right? Solving real world problems. I've also got this video here, which I want to share with you, and hopefully it works well. So let me play it first.
The world needs engineers. From shipbuilding to renewable energy, from robotics to civil engineering. to designing new medical technologies or creating the software that will help create the future. The opportunities in engineering are broad and continually developing. At Flinders, we believe in the power of science and engineering to solve real-world problems. Recognised as Australia's #1 university in engineering for learning resources, Flinders Engineering combines exceptional teaching in world-class facilities with a future-focused, industry-linked approach that prepares graduates for the careers of today and tomorrow. At Flinders, your career starts here. Our engineering degrees are fully accredited by Engineers Australia at the level of professional engineer, recognised internationally under the Washington Accord. You'll graduate with the skills, knowledge and practical experience you need to take your future wherever you want it to go. If you're considering undergraduate study, but you're not sure what area of engineering interests you the most, Flinders has a range of pathways to study and a common first year that enables you to get a taste of engineering disciplines before you decide on your specialisation. Both Flinders undergraduate and postgraduate engineering degrees are offered in close collaboration with industry, giving you specialist knowledge and an integrated toolkit of skills that will enable you to meet the requirements of industry as it continues to change. Our $120 million Tonsley campus combines state-of-the-art facilities with the opportunity to interact with leading businesses across a range of industries. Flinders' Work Integrated Learning Program includes 12 to 20-week industry placements to ensure you get a true taste of industry requirements and to ensure you graduate work ready. Our teaching is backed by the strength of our research. You'll learn from educators who are passionate about better understanding the world and driving the changes that will build a better future. Our graduates have contributed to research across health innovations, environmental protection, and defence capacity building. They've contributed to discoveries in the fundamentals of science, natural resource management, and enhancements for industry. Across the world, engineers are in high demand, and the opportunities in engineering are broad. Flinders undergraduate and postgraduate engineering degrees are your chance to make a difference to the world around you. Engineers help build the future, and you could be one of them. Step into your future with Flinders Engineering. The world needs engineers. The world needs engineers.
Cool. Cool was that? Did you all enjoy that video? If you did, give me a thumbs up. I thought it was cool. Every time I watch that video, I want to be an engineer again and again all the time. Excellent. So this slide here is about our program in design and technology innovation. So Pepe, are you online? Do you want to talk to this slide?
Yeah, I am. Can you hear me okay, Sherry?
Yes, we can.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Sherry. Appreciate the introduction. I wanted to point out very briefly that Flinders is unique in its approach to design and design strategy and how it relates to the overall engineering discipline. So we are unique in this idea where we cross our industrial design, user experience design, and design engineering are all cross-discipline activities that we encourage within your activities here within the university. And what's really important about that is that you could have co-degrees within a number of disciplines here at Flinders. And I point that out, and the examples that you see on screen are very much examples of quality design strategy, user experience research, understanding the consumer in a way that just that simple definition of engineer isn't necessarily the only skill set that you bring to the table. So industry is really looking for professionals, young professionals who are integrated into this kind of holistic approach of can design strategy, user experience research be applied to the engineering disciplines, and the industry is looking for those very specific skill sets. And again, as Sherry mentioned, kind of that ready right out of the gate once you finish graduation. So the will placement, I could highlight the will placement activities here at Flinders more. It's one of our special things that we do differently than the rest of the, say, universities here in South Australia.
Thanks, Pepe.
You're welcome.
That's really great. You know, you can always, all of you can always combine your engineering degree with a bachelor's degree in design, in innovation technology, and that can take you just anywhere around the world. So think about that. Think about designing the new iPhone. Wow, that'd be cool. All right, let me just move the slide on. So I just want to put the slide up here to talk about some of the leadership roles that we have here in our engineering and design, I wouldn't say school, engineering design area. Can I introduce Professor Rocco Zito, who is the head of engineering? Rocco, are you online? Rocco, that didn't sound like you. Your sound is not working.
And when it is, I think you're channeling Elvin.
Rocco, can you say something?
We should,
You know
we should definitely ask Rocco to sing a song. I mean, that is awesome.
I think we need to learn what he is doing. Actually, it's great.
I know. Oh, Rocco's left the meeting. So, all right, I'll just go on to the next person. So, I'm the teaching program director. So, I'm Sherry, and I'd like to introduce you to the deputy teaching program director, which is Dr. Nessa Ascari. So, Nessa, do you want to say hello?
Hi, everyone. It's great to see you all in here. I'm hoping to see you in the next session, which is just a group meeting. So I'll meet there, all of you.
Excellent.
The triple E degree.
Thank you, Nessa. We have a very strong research group here in engineering and design, and our research section lead is Associate Professor John Costi. John, do you want to say hello?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Nice to virtually meet you all. So I'm here in the capacity of research, and I'm encouraging certainly our students to get involved with us academics in terms of research and to come along to our research seminars. So some of you may have received an email from me inviting you to participate in these research seminars. If you're interested, drop me an email and I can connect you to our schedule of events. And I'll also see those of you in the mechanical breakout session in a little while. Thanks.
Thanks, John. That's great. Our deputy research section lead is Dr. Nicholas Hollyoak, who's not with us today, but hopefully you'll see him around the campus. The next slide just shows you all the course coordinators that we have in our college in engineering and design. So for biomedical engineering and for engineering science is Dr. David Hobbs. David, are you there?
Yep, absolutely, Sherry. Thank you very much. Hi, everyone. Great to see you here for our orientation. I'll be breaking out into the biomedical engineering session a little bit later on for those of you that would like to find out a bit more. Just a bit of a taste. I'm a former biomedical engineering graduate from Flinders myself, so I went through the course, spent 9 years in industry, and now I come back to help teach and lead the the biomedical engineering area. So look forward to catching you. And if you've got any questions, please bring them, because that's what it's all about answering your questions. I'll see you soon.
Thanks, David. And for civil engineering, we have Dr. Tom Vincent. Tom, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Hopefully you can hear me. Adrian and I will actually combine together, so both civil and environmental engineering. We'll have a session where I explain both of those degrees. It might also be worthwhile just mentioning Dave and I team up to manage the placements as well. So if you've got placement related questions, maybe fire them at Dave and I and we can answer them.
So just to let you know, everyone, that Flinders is really known for its work integrated learning program. And, you know, around Australia, everyone talks about the gold standards being Flinders University. So what that means is that in your engineering program and also in your other programs, you actually go out and work in industry for 6 months or 12 weeks, depending on which program that you take on. And you know what? The experience that you get working in industry is tremendous. And we have students actually go out, work in industry, and they come back and they're so much more confident in who they are. They know they can actually practice as engineers and designers, and it's just so great to see that transformation take place. So, you know, you all are starting your new degree at Flinders here, but in 3 years' time, think about where you're going to do your work placement. The world is your oyster. We've had students going around the world doing placements. 1 year, we had a biomedical engineer go to BMW in Germany to do his work placement. It was awesome. In fact, Dave, where did you do your work placement when you were here at Flinders?
Yeah, great. So I did mine in Toronto, in Canada. We've had a number of students go to Toronto. We've had them go to Alberta. We had a long-standing arrangement with Iowa. We have new Colombo funding to send students to Singapore. We've had students go to Malaysia, New Zealand, all over. And with the international borders opening up yesterday, we're hoping that second semester this year we can start re-engaging in international deployment as well.
Yeah, I know, that's amazing. We had students actually go to France as well to work on some of the submarines over there, I think. So it's really great. So thank you for that. I'd like to invite now Nessa, Dr. Nessa Asghari, who's the course coordinator for electrical and electronics engineering and for robotics. And if you've met Nessa just now, so Nessa will come online shortly, but Nessa's got the coolest robotics lab on the ground floor at Tonsley. So if you come to Tonsley campus, you've got to see the robotics lab. Nessa, are you there?
Yes, yes. Hi again. Now, I mean, I have two hats really to play in here. One is the course coordinator for EEE and robotics, and the other one, as in the previous slides, I'm the deputy teaching program for which I'm helping Sherry. So I'm really keen to meet the new student and see what degrees they want to choose and they have chosen already and how we can help them.
Absolutely right. Great. And I'd like to introduce now Professor Adrian Werner, who's the course coordinator for our brand new environmental engineering program. Adrian, are you there? Well, he was there before. He was laughing at my jokes.
Sorry, I was that's right. I was muted. No, very excited about environmental engineering getting up. Awesome. And so yeah, I'm keen to engage with environmental enthusiasts when we meet with them later with Tom.
Excellent. Thanks, Adrian. For mechanical engineering, your course coordinator is actually Dr. Reza Hashimi, but he's on leave at the moment. So we have both Associate Professor John Costi and I think Professor Yu Hong Tang, who will be taking the breakout session for mechanical engineering. So tune in for that. For engineering science, as I said, Dr. David Hobbs will be doing that. But today, I think we'll have Kenneth doing the, Associate Professor Kenneth Pope, who'll be doing the breakout session. Kenneth, are you online? Okay, if he's not online, you'll meet him later on. Okay, so Kenneth.
Hi, Sherry, muting's not working.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, Dave can't do Biomed and Eng Sci at the same time, so I'm covering up on engineering science. Getting to meet a whole bunch of new students, and as I think Dave said, bring your questions. Particularly engineering science is a really diverse crowd, so there'll be lots of interesting different questions there for me to try and help you out with.
Thanks, Kenneth. And we have for engineering technology, Professor Sam Drake. Sam, are you online?
Yes, I am. Hello, everyone, and congratulations. Welcome. So, yeah, my focus really is on signals and systems. So that's all the signals that you get through wireless or through satellite. I'm focused on research into securing that and reliability about that.
Thank you so much, Sam. For the Masters in Engineering Management, we have Professor John Roddick. John, are you online?
Yeah, I'm here. Engineering Management is a relatively new course, postgraduate course, and there are, I think, about 20 students or so that we've now started to enroll in engineering management. Increasingly, students are looking at engineering management as a sort of a master's version of an MBA for engineers. So looking forward to seeing that course blossom.
Thanks, John. That's great. So some of you engineering honors students might want to consider tagging on the Masters of Engineering Management onto your degree. And, instead of doing it over 6 years, you can do it combined as 5-year degree. You come up with, a bachelor's and a master's. So think very carefully about that, because that's really great. For general entry and flexible entry, Dr. Nessa Asghari is actually your course coordinator, but obviously he won't be able to do too many breakout rooms. Nessa, don't you know how to multitask? So
I'm happy to do that if you join them together, but I think you are going to take it. Is that right?
No, that's all right. So Professor Rocco Zito and myself will be actually running that breakout session for the general entry and flexible entry students. So that's great.
Yeah, I thought I'm your deputy, but it seems to be the other way. You are helping me rather than me helping you.
That's one thing great about here at Flinders University and actually in engineering and design is that we all work as a family. We have this great culture and community here that we all work well with each other, and I love that. So I welcome you all to come to Tonsley and see that culture and atmosphere here, because I think we are just awesome. Was that too much? I don't think so. So last but not least, can I invite Dr. Pepe Velasquez, who's the course coordinator for design and innovation technology. In fact, Pepe gave the little slide just now when he talked about all the fantastic things you can do in design. Pepe, are you there?
Yes, Sherry. Again, good morning, everyone. One of the things that maybe I didn't mention earlier is that how design permeates all the various disciplines is just as Sherry mentioned, our collaboration, our kind of family approach to all the disciplines within the school really is what is the corporations that approach Flinders is what excites them about you as the current cohort of students that may be graduating. So design is really a critical component. Design strategy is a critical component. Intellectual property. And again, the idea that design is really seen as a strategic level to add to any engineering discipline is really important to understand.
Thanks, Pepe. Thank you so much. And when you come to Tonsley, everyone, you'll see we have a nice design studio on the first floor of Tonsley. And then the 3D printers there, which you could just use. So, feel free to use that. Just don't tell anybody. All right. So this slide here is just to go, where do you go to if you have any questions and what kind of support you need? So I would suggest if it's to do with your topics, then you make sure you communicate with the topic coordinator. So the very first lecture that you have for each of your topics, please attend that. In fact, attend all your lectures if you can. But that first lecture is really crucial because you get to know who your topic coordinator is. And if you have any issues, with assignments or grades or whatever, you always, contact them. And every topic should also have what we call a topic representative. So these are students in the class who volunteer to be the topic rep. So they liaise between the topic coordinator and students. So sometimes other students don't want to ask, the topic coordinator questions because they feel a little bit afraid. I don't know who would be afraid of me. I don't know. But it's sometimes easier to ask the topic rep to go and ask the topic coordinator some questions. Oh, this assignment, what's it about? Because they don't feel comfortable approaching the topic coordinator. So, topic rep is the person you go to. But I also encourage you to put up your hand to be a topic rep. It's good to have it on your resume. And you get all these other perks as well. Flinders University gives you some perks. So think about that. If you have issues related to your course, then obviously you contact your course coordinator. And I was going to show you a link, and I don't know whether it's going to work, but can you see my screen at the moment? So this is a link where you can actually put, what your degree is, whether it's a Bachelor of Civil Engineering, whatever.
It's too small. Can you make it a bit bigger?
I can't. I think that's it. That's all I've got.
Just hit Control+.
Oh, okay. Thank you. This?
Yes.
Better? Thank you. All right. So you just select your course, whatever it is, whether it's a, electrical electronics course, and then it tells you who your course coordinator is and how to contact them. So that's NASA's phone number and his email address. Or, if you pick a different degree, whatever it is, whether it's engineering science, then the information about who your course coordinator is and the phone number is there. All right. So I'm putting it out there so that if you get stuck, you don't know who to go to, you come to this Flinders page, which talks about your course advice details. Now, how do I go back to my PowerPoint? Okay. If you have any other issues about enrollment or you need some advice about your study program, then I would suggest you click on Ask Flinders. So you actually type in Ask Flinders, and you can actually click on Request Support. And you fill in your details. Obviously, it's not going to work for me because I'm a staff, not a student. But you put in your name, and then you put in your question, and then it gets logged, and then someone will respond to your question. Okay, so when all else fails, think about Ask Flinders. It's a really great resource. And the other last thing is about, we have this STEM ambassador program where the students are there to help you. You know, they can give you study tips, help you with exam preparation. So make full use of that. It's all free. We have a student learning center, which is free. You can drop in, you can get some help with your essays or your math or whatever you need, your basic writing skills or whatever that you need. Make full use of the facilities at Flinders because it's free and it's available for you. Okay, so just putting it out there. Okay, so now I'd like to invite Lucy O'Reilly from Engineers Australia. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And Lucy, are you there?
I am here. Thank you very much, Sherry. Yes, thank you for that. I'm just like you, trying to get my technology sorted and checking that I can share my screen appropriately. I think we're in business. Okay, can you see that, Sherry? Beautiful. Thank you.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for having me. My name is Lucy Riley. I'm the Student and Graduate Engagement Manager for Engineers Australia. My role is to work with the 3 universities here in SA and engage the students as much as possible with us. Engineers Australia, for those that haven't heard and starting out in the profession, this is likely the first time that you've heard. We support you all the way throughout your engineering career. So Engineers Australia is the largest peak professional body in Australia for engineers. And the profession, we have about 100,000 members nationwide, and we've got international members as well. We cover 9 different colleges that represent. So once you're in your engineering specialist, you've got your discipline, then you can align yourself with colleges for different information that you can access through there. We are the accrediting body. So Engineers Australia set the standards for the profession. So as Sherry had mentioned earlier, and in the video that she displayed, we accredit your university degree that you're studying. So a little bit of more information that I'd like to share with you today. I've got a short video that will give you just a bit of a snapshot as to what you can get. So we are a membership organisation. First and foremost, as student engineers starting out in the profession, throughout your university studies, membership with Engineers Australia is free. So we do provide a lot of events, workshops, networking, different opportunities for you to attend and engage with us. And a lot of those are free for student membership that you can access with your membership. So different ways that you can engage with Engineers Australia via social media channels is accessible on these mediums. We do have a Facebook group that we started up for South Australian students specifically, and on there we share a lot of local content around events that are happening. If we come across any internships or companies recruiting for graduate positions, it's just another medium for you to be able to access and to be connected with the industry through us. So we really see ourselves as the bridge between university, you're studying your degree, and Engineers Australia are able to connect you with the profession and transition you into industry along the way. I'll just start out with a short video that I've got, if I can get that up and running, just to give you a bit of an idea as to some of the benefits that you can access through your membership, and I'll go through those in a little bit more detail shortly.
Hello and welcome to your new favourite game, a game all about you.
Lucy, we can't see your video.
Oh, you can't?
To land in your...
Okay. Let me see. Right, I might have to leave.
Playing screen to your sharing screen. That's the easy way.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Thank you. Let's see. Doesn't seem to be. It's gone quite small. Let's see. Here we go.
Maybe if you stop sharing the slideshow and share the
Can you see that?
No. Oh, yes, now we can.
As an
Yes.
entry.
Got
It
it?
may
Okay.
take a few years to finish, but don't worry, it'll fly by. There'll be ups and there'll be downs, but joining Engineers Australia will get you up the ladder faster and be here to act as your safety net and catch you if you fall. All of your hard work will be worth it when you reach the finish line. The world will be yours. But now you're just at the start, so let's play. Oh, well, look at that. You've joined Young Engineers Australia. You're now able to connect with 100,000 engineers globally from all disciplines from anywhere in Australia. Up the ladder you go. You're feeling more connected than ever. And look at you go. You've just set
I might just leave that there. It seems to just be a little bit scratchy with maybe the bandwidth coming through. I'll just jump back. Okay, sorry about that. What I might do is send that through to you, Sherry, to just be able to circulate that just with a little bit of information. It's a really cool video. We showed it last year and it seemed to run a little bit more smoothly. So yeah, I'll pass that through. But what I will do is I'll just jump back into the presentation and run through in a little bit more detail how we can support you. Can you see that now, Sherry, the screen that I'm showing? The resources?
Yeah, we see your web browser.
Okay. Let's see. This is what you want to see. How's that there?
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay, so just a snapshot of some of the different resources that you can access through your membership with Engineers Australia. As I mentioned earlier, that we do hold a lot of networking events which give you the opportunity to engage with different professionals in the industry, which is really beneficial when you're looking for opportunities to find an internship or perhaps a graduate position when you're getting closer to that stage of your career. One of the things I think students make the mistake earlier on is perhaps thinking that those things are a bit further down the track from where you are now. And that's true. However, what the thing is to keep in mind is it's never too early to start building that network, because when you do get to that stage where you're looking for an internship or a graduate opportunity, if you start your networking now, you've already got those contacts in place, and it really does help you later on to be able to secure those relationships. And as many of us know, in South Australia in particular, it's not always what you know, but who you know. And obviously you need your degree and you have to have that to get you through. And if you can build some networks and connections along the way, that will help you later on. So as I said, there's different ways that you can engage with us. We run different site tours through our Young Engineers Australia committee as well. We have a jobs board which you can access through your membership. Of course, at Flinders, you've got a great team there as well that will provide you support along the way with your workplace integrated learning and the resources there. So this is to complement that and to give you another way that you can access some different opportunities through us as well. Recently we've set up some virtual work experiences that can just give you a good insight into some of the specific disciplines and just broaden your knowledge that way that you can undertake those. We're actually in the process of developing another 6 that will be available later this year as well in different disciplines there too. Our internships hub, this is actually getting very close to being launched. So on here, you'll be able to access different things around when the stage comes to getting that internship or work placement. And it just has some different students on there talking about how they've obtained their internship or what to expect. It can be quite daunting when you get to that stage. But these are just examples of when you do get to that stage in your degree, how we can provide the support and some additional information there to you along with Flinders along the way. And as I said, the jobs board to keep in mind for a little bit down the track when you're getting to that stage of looking for some of the placement opportunities as well. As Sherry was saying, the opportunities to get involved, you've got so much support at Flinders around you. And I really do agree and second the opportunity to engage as much as you can and access the support that you get through the students as well as your course leaders. The more you can make yourself familiar with others, that's building your network on campus right there and relationships with your academics. And you do have a great team at Flinders. They really are a family, and I think it's amazing, and congratulate you on stepping into this degree that you are now, because the students, or the graduates that come out, the engineers that walk into industry that have come from Flinders are amongst the best, and the success that they have come with and seeing them out in industry are amazing. So I really encourage you to engage now with your academics as well as with those students that are putting up their hands to volunteer. And when you're a bit more along in your degree and confident and have the opportunities presented to you, definitely put your hand up to be involved. At Flinders University, I have 4 student ambassadors that represent me and Engineers Australia on campus when I can't be there. And so we've got, starting on the top left of the screen, Thomas Phillips, we've got Miranda Milton, Adam Gallant and Michael Campbell. These are all students that are studying engineering at Flinders University and are available on campus. You'll see Thomas and Michael and Miranda through the FUSE committee, which you'll hear from later. So they will do a bit of a crossover, but if you do have any information as to how you can engage with Engineers Australia or the events that we have coming up or resources to access, they're there to be able to support you and connect you with myself and through to industry as well. So familiarise yourselves with them and certainly FUSE, because again, another great opportunity to engage with your degree through Flinders. So the final thing, just to cap off today without taking too much time, as I said, a quick way that you can join here to access the free student membership. There's a QR code on screen that will take you through to a couple of questions. It will be free. You'll have that support through your membership, and you'll start to be able to access the different resources that I've spoken about. But as I said, you're at the start of your career and you're a professional now as you're studying. So I really applaud you and congratulations on choosing such an exciting degree, and the future really is your oyster. I agree entirely with everything Sherry said before. The opportunities that you've got and the facilities to you available at Flinders are fantastic. Okay, so thank you so much, Sherry, for having me. And I'll pass you back there now.
Thank you, Lucy. Thank you so much. So I'll just like to reiterate what Lucy was saying. The student membership is free at Engineers Australia. So I would encourage all of you to be members, because the benefits you get from that are great. The networks, the connections, think about work placement. You know, you might want to find an industry somewhere, you need those connections. So it's really good to start now in first year. So having said that, I'd like to now invite our student club, FUSE, the Flinders University Society of Engineers. Abigail, are you there?
Yes, I am. Thank you, Sherry.
You've got the stage.
Beautiful. So hello, everyone, and welcome. First of all, I'll start with a quick video, and then I'll have a quick chat to you all before I guess we launch into a bit of a quiz to break up all the talking from today.
We are Flinders University Society of Engineers.
We are a student-run academic association providing engineering students with academic support.
Providing you with awesome social and professional events like industry tours, pub crawls and movie nights, and so much more.
Joining our club will give you heaps of professional opportunities where you can network with the industry.
We offer study help and guidance from our postgrad students and lecturers, through our mentorship program and spotback study sessions.
And don't forget our online games nights, quiz nights, Minecraft server, and Discord chats you can join.
Feel free to join us here at Tonsley, or find us on our socials right here, or contact us via our email. See you soon.
So that was just a quick brief intro to us at Fuse. So we are the Engineering Association here at Flinders, and we are here to support you as students through both social and academic ventures. So first of all, we have a main target with first years to help, I guess, try and grow your involvement through our activities. And we also offer swap-back study sessions. So that is probably our main, I guess, academic support throughout the year. Is at the end towards exams, we offer these study sessions where you can come along, study for your exams, get to meet more people. We also do have an upcoming ball, which will be on the 8th of March with 8th of April, sorry, with more information to come. And this year we are also in our second year of running a peer mentorship program. So this is something that we have put a lot more work into this year, and there will be information to come further. So within the next week, probably I'll be sending out some lecture slides. So keep an eye out in your lectures for information about this. We are also would love to have people more involved with Fuse and be involved with our boards and our planning and see changes that you would like to have, I guess, influence over the activities we do. So we will be also, if you have any interest in that as well, our main socials that we are on are through Instagram and Facebook, and we also do have a LinkedIn for some people who might be interested in that as well, but we mostly communicate through our Facebook page. So we do have a lot of upcoming events this year, mostly towards the start of the year. They will be online just because of COVID and trying to keep everyone as safe as possible. And we do understand that uni can be quite a confusing time as well. So this week on our Instagram, we will also be doing virtual tours of mostly Tonsley, and we may possibly get up to Bedford as well, just to help give you guys a bit of the lay of the land and see, I guess, where you need to know and the important buildings to know as well. So if you do have any queries for us as well, please shoot them through to us on social media or on our email, and I will be sending lecture slides through to your main lecturers as well. Without further ado, I think we might hop into the quiz, if that's all right, please, Riley. So if you have any phones, or you can join using the link as well, and we will go into this quiz, please.
Can I encourage the academics to join as well? We all can play this game.
And don't worry, there is a leaderboard, so we do know who will win.
Okay. So just bear with us. Well, I also go to Slido.
I also want to specify that I've supplied the links for the Microsoft server and the Discord in the chat. So feel free to join those. It'll be a great opportunity to communicate with other engineering peers and definitely have great new friends and all that.
So the Discord chat is a very active chat, and it has, engineers from all different year levels and degree specifics and subject help as well. So that's a great one to get involved with as well. So probably we can start the poll, and then people can still continue to join even if you haven't jumped in just at the moment.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling fantastic about starting uni. Maybe a little nervous.
So you can probably show some results there if we want, right?
Yep.
Please. And yeah, let's get started with our quiz.
I think NASA is probably my favorite answer out of all of these.
NASA.
So I think at this stage you have to click a separate button to join the quiz.
Okay, so on your screen it should pop up again. Yeah.
Yep. Awesome. And we'll just get it started now, and then during the quiz, of course, people can still filter through. So first question.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that was. Yeah. It's the shin. Oh, am I lost? Wait, how many people?
So I think it's only showing our top 5 at the moment, but hopefully
Oh,
soon enough. So we also do have in our chat today some of our other executives who do sit on our board as well. And they are all, I guess, from different degrees and disciplines as well. They are throughout different points in their degrees, and they are also great resources to speak to as students and get, I guess, inside perspective of what's to come, what do I need to know, what's a good spot for coffee on campus, and all of that stuff as well. So if you do have any queries for us as well, you're more than welcome to chuck them in the chat. Can we read out the questions, please? The questions in our Q&A quiz. Sherry? Yes? Is that
So make it more interactive. Other that, or
sorry, I'm
how can I
so
cheat?
sorry. It is very
How
quiet.
how can I cheat? You know, who can I ask for answers? For clues.
Not lost. Yeah, this is bullshit. Yes.
I love the Incredible Hulk. So what kind of radiation did he get exposed to? Wow. Any hints?
Gonna get this wrong.
So in this chat as well, I also do have Thomas, who is our education officer, and he is a massive Lego fan and loves space. So he's also more than happy to talk your ear off about anything like that as well. So Thomas, do you have anything to add?
Be careful about talking about those things to me. You will not get away from me for like many hours. Especially Star Wars.
I love Star Wars.
So good. Literally, I have Lego right next to me for Star Wars. Oh, I
Oh,
love it,
Sherry's got a little
Sherry.
creeper cup.
I think it asks these questions. Let's break up the silence. I will announce these questions. But yeah, okay. What year was the Nintendo Virtual Boy released? Now, this console was around. I'm not gonna say what's released, but this was the first attempt at a virtual reality.
Was it really?
And it was a really bad attempt. Because there's no motion, you can only look through two screens. So it's literally looking into like a phone, and it was really bad. It didn't take off. I literally no idea what the answer is for this.
Okay, yeah.
And VR only took off early 2014 through the Oculus Rifts and early Windows mixed reality. That's a little tidbit for virtual reality history. Now, next question is, if gear X turns clockwise at a constant speed of 10 rounds per minute, how does gear Y turn? And this is a classic maths and engineering question. We have anti-clockwise at 20 rounds per minute, clockwise at 5 rounds per minute, anti-clockwise at 5 rounds per minute, or clockwise at 10 rounds per minute. Feeling vibe. Probably need some music for this as well.
2 to 1 gear.
Music.
That would have been a smart idea to think out. I did have this planned as a Kahoot, but Kahoot didn't let me have enough people, so I do apologize that the traditional Kahoot music is
Kahoot has
not
succumbed
represented
to
today.
capitalism, and now it's paid. So sadly, for a club, Fuser doesn't give us enough money for Kahoot. So can't do that.
Beautiful.
So, Abby and Thomas, what are some of the activities you're going to plan for us this year?
So we are planning a bunch of different sort of get to know activities, so like movie nights. We have, as we mentioned beforehand, the ball coming up, so it'll be a great opportunity to just like dress up, get you free drinks, and just kind of go crazy. We also are playing a few networking nights, so probably like a networking night we can like talk to industry and get to know who the people in Tonsley are, and like companies like Sage, MicroX, those are really big names in Tonsley. Even when you walk through to Tonsley University on Tonsley campus, you even see Red Arc, and you get, oh no, not Red Arc, you see MicroX and see some of their awesome like robotic arms and how the industry. So getting to know that company is really good, especially for biomedical engineers.
Yep.
Also, site tours, hopefully later this year. I think a little sneak peek. We have a few connections up at Edinburgh airspace, so keep your emails on that. Might have something happening up there event sometime.
Nice.
And we will also be having a workshop, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, which myself and one of our board members, Michael Campbell, will be running. And that is a soldering and PCB workshop. So you get to create your own soldering board. That's will also teach you guys how to code it as well and do all that.
That's cool.
So a bunch of different events. just make sure you look at our socials and kind of follow us everywhere, and we'll try to keep you guys updated what we're doing.
No, that wasn't.
I was going to say, and for first years as well, we do have that mentorship program where you will get partnered with later on students who are in their either postgraduate studies or in their third and fourth year. And it's a great opportunity to ask questions and have a bit more direction with how you want to study and how to improve your own study habits and performance at university, and just a great way to get to be able to network and know other students within the uni, both within your degree and your cohort, as well as older years as well. And for other people, more social aspects, we are also looking at hosting some more women in STEM based events. We're hoping to do something for International Women's Day also, which is on the 8th of March.
Yep.
So coming up in a couple of weeks as well.
Yep.
And doing some more female based panels and information like that as well. And second semester, we do also combine with Flask, who is the science equivalent of Fuse, so the Science Academic Association, and we do a joint pub crawl in the same way that we do a joint ball with them at the start of the year as well. So it is both great social events to be able to get away from studying and enjoy and engage in the opportunities that are on offer.
That's great.
Also, keep an eye out because we'll be doing a second round of our merch. So that merch includes hoodies, crew necks, which is what I'm wearing.
I love those. I bought
and
those.
some beanies.
And we are hoping to introduce a t-shirt as well for the warm
So
days.
look as cool as Sherry. Definitely get some merch because she definitely has a few jumpers in that.
Sherry's
That's
a
right.
professional Fuse merch representation.
I'm looking forward to that.
Hopefully soon, fingers and toes crossed.
COVID has definitely been a spanner in the works at the moment.
Yep.
And I think we're also getting close to one of our last questions. So this question is, what kind of material does not carry an electrical charge? So does anyone, I guess, have any questions for us while we're here, even if you want to type them into the chat or ask them over audio if you're able to do that. But
And if you don't have any questions, most of us are always at Tonsley nearly every single day because we don't much have a life. So you can probably just see us at Tonsley. Just walk up to us, ask us a question. We're pretty easygoing. We don't bite. And if you're lucky, you just talked about Lego or Star Wars or anything really pop culture to me, and you got me talking for 2 hours. So yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's 8 seconds. Fuck me.
What is membership? Does membership cost anything to join Fuse?
so membership is entirely free, and if you go to our Facebook pages, there will be links to join up to our membership, and it will just put you onto an email list. And I guess we send all of our communication, either through the Facebook or through the emailing list to know of all of our events and all that's happening with us and how you can get involved, and opportunities with other external networking events and merchandise and anything that's going on at Fuse related or Flinders that's related to engineering that we think our members may be interested in as well.
Thanks, Abigail. This question doesn't make sense.
Oh, that's the join up link. Beautiful. So Thomas has just put the sign up link into the group chat of the WebEx.
What is this question?
Yeah. Is that a trick question? Where
everyone
you gonna go
has
to?
Oh,
5
I'm
seconds to
sorry.
guess.
I've copied and that's my bad. I do apologize. It's what I'm so sorry.
What is the correct answer for this? I'm very curious.
Sorry. The question was, what is the largest population of a city? Oh, so what's the largest city based on population?
All right, because I thought this was which city you want to go to, so I put New York City.
Everyone knows it's 8 years.
I do
City.
apologize. That's my bad. I was doing it at about 1 a.m. this morning, so I apologize.
That's that's engineering life. No grind and no week.
Sherry, we have a different result now. Tom has won. Come on, look at that.
Really?
Look at
Top on
that.
top.
And Oliver as well.
Well done to Oliver. My gosh.
Who's Oliver? Oh, hi, Oliver. Well done. Tom, you can't win. It's forfeit for you. You're an academic. You can't win. And Tom, who do you cheat from? That's all I know.
I got lucky with a few guesses there, particularly that last one. I just guessed Tokyo and I got it.
Well done.
Well, congrats,
Okay.
Oliver, Tom, so Zachariah, Bruno, and Najib.
So that is all that we have today, and I think you're now going into breakout.
Yeah, I'll
groups
just
with
yeah,
Sherry.
I'll take over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Thank you so much for that, Abigail and Thomas and Riley as well. Thank you so much. Okay, so do you want to stop sharing your screen, Riley? Thank you. And I will just hold on, let me share my screen.
Sherry, can you tell us how much time we have, really?
Yeah, we don't have much time. We talk too much.
I think we
But,
should do for 15 minutes.
yeah, exactly. So I'll leave the questions for you to ask in the breakout groups. And I just want to show you the slide. Hold on. Oh, I think I went too far down. So I just wanted to show you what the different disciplines we have in engineering, but I think most of you already know that. And we know, hopefully you know about your programs. Engineering is a 4-year program. Engineering science is a 3-year program. Engineering technology is a 3-year program, and design technology innovation is 3-year program. But you can ask the questions of your course coordinators when going to breakout group. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to, you should see all the breakout groups appear on your screen, and you pick the one that fits in your discipline. And if you're master's students, just pick the one that it's in your discipline as well. These are the breakout groups we're going to have. We're going to have one in biomedical engineering, one in civil and environmental engineering, electrical and electronics robotics, mechanical, engineering management, design and innovation technology, engineering science, and flexible and general entry. And master students, please, as I said, join your discipline. But master students, you have an extra session this afternoon just for you. And feel free to drop in. So I put the link here in the chat area as well. I'll put it again later on. At 12:15, they'll start, and just to address your issues that you have. So everyone, the breakout session, 10, 15 minutes. If you want to go longer, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I'm going to hopefully start the breakout session.
Please just ask them to join whichever they want, just Sherry.
Yeah, except it won't let me do it.
Oh, interesting.
It won't let me do the breakout session. Here at the bottom. Okay, here we go. You can't edit because someone is editing it. Is someone editing my breakout sessions? Okay, now I can start it. Okay, hopefully.
I'll catch you at the end, Sherry.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Everyone else, can you see which sessions, students, can you see which sessions appear on your screen? Abigail, could you see anything?
Yes, I can, Sherry. So I think everyone just needs to click and join whichever one's relevant to them.
Okay, cool. So everyone just join the breakout session that's relevant to you.
Sherry.
Yeah.
The things we had yesterday was like the breakout sessions have started. The host will assign you to a session to join. So we can't choose sessions if we're not a co-host.
Okay, so you kind of, so none of the students can actually do it. Okay. So none of our students at all?
Yeah.
Oy. And I thought it was going to work fine. Okay, hold on. I'm going to stop it. And we practiced this, everyone, just to let you know that we had 2 practice sessions to see whether this was going to run. It didn't work, so everyone going to try it again. Apparently, it didn't work. So all of you assigned except the students couldn't go in. And I don't know. I will try again. It won't let me do anything. Welcome to technology, everyone.
Sherry, all the co-hosts need to be not selecting the breakout session.
No, it's the co-hosts are fine. They go into the breakout sessions, but what's happening is the students can't actually see. Can any students actually see the breakout groups appear on your screen?
None of them.
And I can't remember what we did. Okay, let's try now.
Okay.
So I apologize for that, everyone. So students, hopefully you can see which group to go into, and you can go.
I think they're working now. No,
Oh, thank God.
is it?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're leaving.
No, some people. Oh, they can. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Okay. So Abby, can I leave you here in the main group? If anybody has questions, can you just
So can people still not see them?
yeah. Yeah, okay, maybe I might be here still. Hold on, let's just see. Okay, so Wei, do you know which discipline you are? I can put you in. Biomedical? Okay. Okay, let's see. Let me go to participants. See whether I can.
Yes. So the top link in the participants tab, so it's got the main meeting, and then if you click across, it's got breakout sessions, and then you should be able to click into the links from there. Can people see that a bit better now?
And I want to see. Oh, okay. How do I actually put maybe? Okay, let's see. Wei is in biomedical. Oh, has Wei gone? Oh yeah, Wei's gone. Okay, cool. Nitesh, do you know what degree you're doing? Nitesh, mechanical? Okay. Nitesh, I can see whether I can put you into mechanical. Actually, how do I put you into mechanical? No, it doesn't allow me to do it. Rohan is in engineering management. They should be able to no sign. There should be an easy way to do this. You think I would know. Yeah, Zachariah, software engineering is actually not part of our teaching program. It's actually part of computer science and IT. So I do apologize for that, but you can stay here and I can, or you can join the flexible and general entry and I can talk to you there. But I'm just trying to get, I don't know how it, I can't move
Some people must be able to see it, and others.
Yeah. So entering management, Rohan, there should be one for entering management. Breakout sessions.
I can move to a lobby, but I can't.
Yeah, Ray. Yeah, there should be a civil one for Ray. But I can't. I don't want move to lobby, move to stage mean. Yeah, Zachary, there's one for IT. Let's go side by side and see what makes a difference. I should be able to just drag people and put them in. No, it won't let me even do that. After all the planning that we did. All right, I do apologize, everyone. The rest of you are still here. That I do not know how to put you in here. So you can't see anywhere that says up on the screen that says breakout sessions. You can join. Nothing.
Thomas, is Thomas able to see?
I can see the show all breakout sessions. It's
Can
under
you click into
it's
the sessions?
under yes I can. It's under participants. So you have to go into participants and then join
So
a
on
breakout
the
session.
right-hand side of the screen,
Yeah.
Okay.
and there's a tab which says join breakout session.
Thanks, Thomas. You can share? That'd be
Yeah,
great.
let me just get rid of all that. WebEx. It won't let me share a WebEx. That is not
Okay.
good.
But on the right-hand side of your screen.
Yeah. So Rohan still can't get into his, and I don't know how to remove him. I don't even have any edit, view. There's nothing I can see that can I click on someone's name and actually move them in there. It's just Rohan. Hi, Rocco, you're okay. Abigail, I'm gonna leave you here. Do what you can.
Yep.
Everyone else, I do apologize. Rocco, do you need me in that group? Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me join.
So is anyone able to, so I'm assuming whoever the people left here are having difficulty. Let me see if I can. No. Okay. So in the top, I say, so no one can see this tab that they're meant to be clicking into. I'm sorry. I just can't see what I think the other screen looks like. In the top right hand side where you see the list of all the people's names, is there a tab which then says breakout sessions, and you have like a list of other sessions underneath? Fingers crossed, no. Otherwise, do people have questions for us while we're here as well about anything? Some people look like they're managing to get into the sessions. Does anyone else? I just don't think I can move people. Is there anyone who's still trying to figure out how to get into a breakout session? Does anyone else need help trying to find this breakout session by any chance? Can you still see it, Thomas?
I can still see the breakout.
I just don't know how to better explain going to breakout sessions.
Yeah.
That's all good. So for those who are still in the chat, then I guess we can keep talking as well as Fuse. So we are also always looking for people who are interested and want to be involved with Fuse in the planning, the behind the scenes, the making the events work and running events that you want to be involved with as well. So we do have a first year liaison spot as well as a spirit officer spot, which the spirit officer is essentially just responsible for being lively and engaging at events and making people aware of who we are and getting involved. And a first year liaison is just also for us to know how we as a student society can best support you as undergraduates as well. So if you have any queries or want to get involved with us as well, I think Thomas before had sent the link into the chat, and there was also the Facebook link. I will be putting together some slides and sending them out to mostly your engineering design or your professional skills lectures. And usually through that, then you can register and link to all of our social medias and our messaging group essentially. So Thomas is in his second year of software engineering.
I'm in my let me move this around. I am in my third year. There we go. Third year.
Okay. Yeah. And I am a third year biomedical engineer as well. So very different, I guess, kinds of degrees. But yeah, I don't really
And
know.
we also have microservers, if you like socialize and definitely take advantage of it. It's all free on there.
And so we are hoping to be back on campus and in person soon. But Flinders, I think, has said for now they want everyone online, which I think is just to keep
Flinders
everyone
has other ideas for us, sadly.
So yes, but our next big, I guess, social event that's coming up is the Science and Engineering Ball, which is a whole college ball, which will be taking place 8th of April at the Richmond Hotel in the city. Information and tickets are still to be released on that, but hopefully we'll have information for you very, very soon. I'm just trying to think, is there any other?
Don't think there is
any updates at the moment. So for people left in the chat, what degrees are you mostly doing? Do we have anyone who wants to share? No?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. And you?
Good, thank you. So I'm Abby, and what's your Ray?
My name is Ray, and I'm doing civil engineering. Yeah.
Perfect. So so what made you, I guess, want to do civil engineering? Have you had people in your family do it, or?
One of my family is actually civil engineering in my country,
Okay.
so I decided to study as well. Yeah, so that's why I decided. Yeah.
Perfect. And are you an onshore student, or are you doing it, I guess, from overseas?
I already in South Australia.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was going to say, over the last couple of years, we've also had students who have had to try and do it from overseas because of all the borders being closed as well. So it's good being able to, I guess, fingers crossed, sooner or later be back on campus. Do you have any topics you're interested in or have any questions about? Because first year engineering, I'm not sure if people know, but it's pretty much identical for most students. You have your main maths subjects and a couple design subjects and physics subjects. So I found that very beneficial, I guess, making friends and getting to know people as well, because everyone's kind of doing similar subjects and have the similar topics that they have to work their way through as well, which I found reassuring.
Yeah, but I'm doing master, so.
Oh, you're doing masters, perfect.
Yeah.
So did you do your undergraduate degree in civil as well then, or?
Yeah, actually same.
Oh, perfect. So you're just doing your masters now.
Yeah.
Was your masters done through Flinders? Oh, sorry, your undergrad done through Flinders as well or not?
Oh no, in my country.
Okay, perfect.
So I have a question for you that I already applied for the form that to enter the fuse.
Yes.
Yeah. So can I check if I already entered into the fuse or?
Give me 1 second to pull it up in my drive. So it goes through and it gets submitted to a form essentially. And then we will add you to our emailing list. But if you do have any social media, you can also join our Facebook page on there. But I'll pull up let me pull up the Google.
I gotta head off, guys, but welcome to engineering. Have an awesome time, you guys. You love it. And I look forward to see you guys at Tonsley. See you guys.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Thomas. So with also first year engineering, if you're undergraduate, you're mostly at Bedford, and then second year you end up coming down to Tonsley a bit more. So what was it for Ray?
Yeah.
What was your last name, Ray?
My email was my last name is Park. Yeah.
I can't quite see you on our membership form. Let me go grab it. Was it through the Facebook or was it through the Google Forms?
Google Forms. My email was Ray Shan 123. Yeah.
Hmm. Let me double check. I'm just pulling it up now.
Okay, Abigail, was everything all right? Did people manage to find their?
I think some did and some just stayed in the chat and we had a bit of a chit chat about
Okay.
uni and stuff. So
Thank you so much for that.
very good.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the other one because yeah, the master started at 12:15. We were running late. I just talked too much, I think.
But
All
it's
right,
all
thanks
worthwhile
so
information.
much. Thanks so much for coming and looking after this. So I'm gonna run, and if you need to go, just go.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you, Sherry. Bye.
Bye, Nessa. I gotta go. Odessa, you and I gotta go to the masters one.
Yeah, I just cut it short really. I just
Yeah, I know.
run through it.
I know.
Okay. So
That's
I'll
all right.
do this. I'll go to the next one. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you. Bye-bye.
All good. So I think that's us all done for today. So yeah, feel
Is
free to
everyone,
go.
sorry, is everyone still in the breakout rooms?
I think some people are. Some people didn't manage to
I
get
see.
into them. So
Okay.
if you didn't manage to get into them, you're free to, I guess, leave. If you have any direct questions, you're more than welcome to email us or Sherry or anyone here today. But otherwise, thank you for joining us, and I guess we'll see you later. And Ray, I didn't see your Google Forms come through, so if you want to fill out that form again, maybe, just because it didn't come through, I'm sorry. Let me make sure that, let me give you the correct link, because I don't know which link Thomas gave you guys. So do this second link. Now, let me see if that takes you to the correct page. Yeah, so if you fill out that second link, then hopefully that will send you to the correct place, please. Oops. This computer. So yes, also on social media, I guess this week we will be having our virtual tours again. So if you want to figure out also how to find your way around Tonsley, tune into Instagram as well for that information. But otherwise, I think people have other meetings to run to as well. So
Hello, Abigail. How are you?
good, thank you. How are you, John?
I'm good. I've got another meeting I need to go to too.
Good.
So I chatted to a couple of people in the.
I think some made it across and some couldn't quite find the room.
Most made it across. At
Okay,
one point,
perfect.
there were 3 or 4 that didn't. So
Okay.
anyway, I've got to go. Thank you very much for running that quiz. It was great fun. I came 58th, I think.
Perfect.
So thank you, and I'll see you soon.
See you soon, John.
Okay, bye.
Righty.
Yeah, I might duck off in a sec as well.
That's all good. I think everyone's in their breakout rooms and everyone can sort of start to trickle out. So
Perfect. Thank
yeah, I
you,
guess I'll
Riley.
also be heading out myself.
Thank you for sorting out the tech.
Of course, no worries. Glad it
And
mostly
we'll
worked.
figure out a meeting for tomorrow, I think.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Cool.
Easy.
Coolio.
I would wave, but I don't have my camera, so.
That's okay.
Hey,
You're
Sandy.
waving in spirit.
Right, yeah. All good.
Bye.
Yeah. I'll catch you tomorrow.
See you later.
All right. See ya.
Hey, Callum. Hey, Dave. I just came back here to see whether there were any master students who didn't get the link. I just put the link in the chat area.
Sure, I just had one in the biomed session, a Radwa. So I went through the biomed program for masters as well, just briefly.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. That's good. So if
So
anybody, any other one, I mean, if you already talked there, you don't really need to do the other session. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure. So if anybody comes and wants some information, I'll put the link there. They can just click on it.
Excellent.
Okay, cool.
So we're all finished, are we?
Yeah, we are, I think.
Excellent.
All right.
Thanks, Sherry.
Thanks.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Oh, that's nice. And remember, if you have any questions, just reach out to me or your course coordinators, okay?
Check.
And welcome to Flinders. Nice one, Max. All right. Okay, I'm going to leave it there.